This is Mike Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor. Welcome to my tube. I have worked over 10,000 cases. I am a nationwide expert in tax resolution. I've worked, like I said, thousands of cases. I was the IRS, so the things that I tell you are very important because you're speaking to a former agent, and I'm trying to give you the truth on everything that you need to know. I have a whole team of agents. I've been on all the major news stations, Fox twice, NBC, CBS, Newsmax, News Nation, all of them. Anyway, today what I want to talk to you about is the IRS Notice of Intent to Levy and what you need to know about it and how you should react. That IRS Notice of Intent to Levy is probably one of the single most important pieces of paper that you are going to get from the Internal Revenue Service. It's huge. It's absolutely huge. Why? Because IRS is going to do exactly what they say on that notice. If there's any letter you must react beside an IRS notice of deficiency, this is it. Because after this, IRS is going to send out a bank levy, a wage garnishment, or file a federal tax levy, or one of the three or all three. They can do whichever they want. IRS has sent you out 3 or 4 notices, usually the CP14, the 501, 503, and now you're getting the IRS Notice of Intent. By the way, no human hand touches it. It's all computer generated. IRS shows no favoritism, and boom, that levy goes out. I should know, when I was at IRS, I signed thousands of IRS levies and liens and wage garnishments when I was there. So I certainly know how to do this. Now the whole thing is, now you've got to be able to stop this action. How do you do that? How do you stop them right away? You call them. It's that simple. Why IRS sent that? There's been no phone conversation between you and the IRS. So IRS says, hey, here's a wake-up call. Let's sick this baby on them. That IRS notice, that'll wake them up. If that does it, nothing is. So let's just, boom, they don't answer that, let's levy them. I know we're going to get a call then because they want their money back, and that's so true. I would go ahead, pound on doors, send notices, but boy, when I sent that levy out, people would, boy, uh-oh, Mr. Sullivan, what do you, they would jump as high as you want. You don't want to do it, but you had to because they didn't respond to it. But when you call them, you have to know this. IRS is going to want a financial statement, and what you don't know is IRS, and I go over this almost every video. Some people don't watch my old videos, but if you're looking at this video for the first time, you have to understand, when you go to give IRS that financial statement, they're going to substitute their expenses for your expenses, and many times that leads into a large payment agreement. So understand what's called the National Standards Program. That's the standards that they use to substitute your expenses for their expenses. Once again, it's called the national standard. Anyway, thank you so much. Give me a subscription if you want. We're certainly involved in representation if you need us. But give me a subscription, a like, a share, whatever. You can send me money, but nobody's going to do that. Anyway, thank you so much for listening. If there's other subjects you want, just leave any comments. I try to get back to as many as I can. Thank you so much.